A common pattern when designing websites is to design the homepage of the website to have a lot of content that can be scrolled with the mouse wheel rather than having separate pages to display the content. So in this video, we'll show how that can be easily done using a new option in the panel layout. So you can see how that we've got a component that has been rendered, and I can scroll with my mouse, and as I scroll down with the mouse, the next panel comes into view. And then if I continue scrolling, yet another panel will come into view. And this particular panel has a list control on it that was set to delay render until visible. So the alert that you saw earlier as I was scrolling was the data for this list being populated. So as this third panel came into view, the list was populated. So we can see now when we run this component again, the list is initially rendered with no records. And then as we scroll down and panel 3 becomes visible, the list is populated. So you can see there as panel 3 becomes visible, there's the list being populated with 91 records. So if we continue scrolling, we can see the list over here. So let's go and take a look at how this was set up. So if we go back to the UX component, we can see we have a panel card, and inside this panel card we have three separate, we have a panel layout, and then inside the panel layout we have three separate panel cards. And what we've done on each panel card is we've set the background color to make it obvious as to which panel card we're currently looking at. So the first panel card has a background color of pink, the second one has a background color of yellow, and the third one has a background color of gray. Furthermore, what we have is on the third panel card, we have a list control, and we've set this list control to be delay render until visible. And then, let's just get rid of that debugging code there. And then if we look at the panel layout itself, you can see that we've set the panel layout behavior to scrolling, and we've also turned on the scroller to allow us to scroll the panel layout very quickly. So if we go back to run this and we look, I'll just make the screen a little bit narrower so we can see the scroller on the right hand side. So let's go here and make this a little bit smaller. And we can see here that we have the panels, and then we have our scroller here to allow us to get quickly to any particular panel in the panel layout. You can also see, if we look at the top here, that we have a horizontal menu that allows us to navigate quickly to an individual panel. So if we click on panel 2 or panel 3 or panel 1, we can navigate very quickly to the individual panels. So this navigation was done by putting a tree control in the panel header over here. So we've got a tree control, and we specified that this tree control should be displayed as a menu bar. So normally a tree control is displayed vertically with the items in the tree displayed vertically. But if we display the tree control as a menu bar, then the tree control will render horizontally as a menu bar. And then we've gone and we've set the size of this tree control to be 100% over here. So if we go look at the data in this tree control, we have a menu with three items: panel 1, panel 2, and panel 3. And then if we look at the code for panel 1, it's just doing a panel set active of panel card 1. And similarly for panel card 2, we have panel set active panel card 2. And then for panel card 3, we obviously have the similar action, which is panel set active panel card 3. So what we've shown in this video is how you can easily create a panel layout that scrolls content either vertically or horizontally, depending on how the panel layout has been configured. So you can see here we have our flow direction set to top to bottom. But if our flow direction was set to left to right or right to left, then the panel layout would scroll horizontally. But using the top to bottom flow direction here, we have a behavior that is just like the pattern that you see in many websites today. Thanks very much for watching.